Flat Earth British, Martin speaking. Alright guys, back from an incredible experience, which was the historic Flat Earthers Convention 2018, or so they say. Okay, so how did it go for me? Well, it was tiring because I've had a few personal difficulties, but obviously, I was epic and I killed it. Okay, for the time that I was on, I only managed for half my presentation, so just building up, but it was enough, and everybody was beautiful. There's hundreds of flat earthers from all over the world. Every destination you can imagine. There's been quite a bit of press coverage, as you can imagine, because it was a historic event. So being in the Telegraph this morning, apparently, there was other newspapers and other media outlets there. So there was quite a bit of coverage. So there was quite a few people, and it was a big event. Now, I was there part-time. Okay, I turned up Saturday morning, or Saturday lunchtime, and I went Sunday afternoon. I'd left on with the epic Valley's Boys from Philly. It was brilliant. So lift on it, so it was a godsend. Whole thing was an amazing experience, guys. I can't believe how good that was. I suppose, in reality, if I'm to be honest, in a bit of a state. I was in great emotional pain, and I was bedding it deep to deal with the convention. I met some unbelievable people, guys. Got on with everyone, every flat earth you meet, all the brothers, the presenters, all of them, everybody was there. Global Believers too, really lovely. Most of them were really questioning in their environment after this meet, guys. Now, when I finished my presentation, I was pulled by a guy from Observer, and he said, "Wow, that was not what I expected." Well, what do you mean? Well, that was not expected. Well, what did you expect? Not that. I really need to look into this, because everybody, I can guarantee you, people behind the camera, people who work there, people listening in, would have no choice other than to look into it, because research Flat Earth, because you can't deny what we're bringing forward, the Flat Earthers. Now, we would have taught the first guys, okay, it was obvious that to me that academia is coming unstuck. Okay, that was absolutely epic. Okay, it was only the first. It was an amazing effort by Gary John, who ran like a blue ass by the entire weekend, and did in fact, who gave me an epic atlas, all in Dutch, but it's got star thoughts and stuff in it, which is, if you know Flat and British, I'm really into. So in this vlog, guys, it's mainly going to be show you clips, a couple of outtakes of the convention, share with you if you want to have a look. And then when I get the better mint rich thing, later, I will upload them on my channel, and you can all take a look. And it's really good, guys. Honestly, it's really good. Okay, you know, the American one was like really good, but this was just different. Okay, so like I said, no, Dave, allegedly Dave, I love. He's not my brother. Okay, because we got a bond. Now, Stafford. So thank you, Dee. That was very kind. I'll talk about other people I met, all of you actually, guys. You know, the boys from the Valleys who were my mates for forever, obviously. My friend David Mannell, okay, who is a soldier, who's in his battle. This is his book. He wrote this book. He signed this book. This is my second. I lost the first. Or left it sitting around because I lost quite a bit of stuff. Like a mess. But like, that's me all over, guys, because I'm sort of in a warrior, and I don't really rest on my laurels, because life will not permit for a second. But that's just me. So everybody wanted my Flat Earth British pins, but I had to get the fuck home, because I was like, I left my son home. He just lost his mother. I was in a terrible state. So these But I'm gonna need a account. My son's gonna help me later. I'll put a link in the description box. He wants to sell on eBay. I'll show him the end of the vlog. Alright, go with these survival things, which is so flat earthy. They're definitely going to be able to go on that. So that's later. Just me. So I'm so sorry. I know I'm going to have these not looking in on me. They're just going to take me as I am. Okay. I'm not very contemporary. I'm sure they've worked that out. Okay. Now I met Robbie Davison from Celebrate Truth. Robbie, I could tell, really likes me. Okay. He said, you've been so passionate from the very beginning, so obviously I didn't even know. Robbie's watched me from the very beginning, probably most of them. So all you flat earthers, love you all, peace and love, okay guys. Told the force, knowledge is power, share it, and let's get a lot of people posting this year, guys, and a lot of meets. So Jamie Brown was quite the man. Okay, for his man of his years, is very impressive. Organised meets in the UK, you know, he's keeping back. I'm so sorry, but the effort is there, and I'm like be super proud. We need another million Jamies. Okay, we need another million flat earthers, which this might have woke. Okay, so it won't be forgotten. It goes on the annals of history, and this is just the first. Okay, so it's a dip of toe in the water and check this shit out. Okay, now the mainstream do spin a bit of a yarn of like sort of, I don't know, the usual, I think, but not ridicule. Balanced. It shows us stating the earth is flat, so that's in there. So people read, you know, so these people really do. And people from good jobs like Dave Marsh, who's NHS manager, and other people. We've got, you know, there's a wide spectrum of people from IT consultants to, you know, environmentalists, chill out wicked people. Okay. Oh. Now, I had people coming up to me saying my wife was a global believer, but after that, I don't think anymore. So, it was a good turnaround. And I had an experience. So do you want to take a look at me, guys? A little look? Well, I've missed you all, because I've been away a while, guys. I'm so sorry, but I've been keeping things like sort of buried because of the convention. I didn't want anything that sort of upsetting you. I know people, I don't know how people think of me, but somebody told me at the convention, you don't understand the outside perspective in the world of how people look at you and act. And I really don't, guys. I'm sorry, because I just see, you know, just see myself as just, I'm a lonely broken. I come to the state, you Kyra guys, creative is just, I just don't see myself that way. I see myself as like a tool of creator, and I'll do whatever I can when I'm here. But time is pressing, guys. Okay, so to feel a little bit more of an emergency, I feel that the spiritual awakening is accelerating, and we need to meet it. Okay, so up the vibration. When they come in with this dark fucking energies trying to drop us, we need to recognize it. Recognizing it and be harmonic. Okay, synchronize. What we're gonna do, alright, guys? So let's show you epic flat earthers. Love is just when flat earthers get together. You know, this is my. Can I just explain? Before I got there, the convention, right? I had to leave my son, as I said. I was really upset. I had a little breakdown on the train. The train stops in Bristol, kicks us all off, says there's repairs on the tracks. You've got to get on a bus. The bus goes to Cheltenham, and where I froze, freezing fucking cold. And I go to a next station to Gloucester, where they say the bus is in 45 minutes. I go up to a bus driver and excuse me, is this the bus to Birmingham? How am I supposed to know? I'm really the wrong fucking person to talk to about that, you know. So that didn't end up well, not for him. So like literally an eternity later, every single red light, every single traffic jam. Okay, and then what was it? Oh, fuck me. Oh yeah, a load of Walsall football hooligans who decided they want to go in a service station. So I'm in a service station on the M4 in a bus with a load of football hooligans singing songs, stuffing burgers like a bunch of pigs, pissing on the side of the bus. So I said, driver, I'm supposed to be on a train going to Birmingham. I paid for a fucking train ticket because I don't like travelling on buses because of this shit. And you're offending with me too. So I thought, this day's not going on too well. So I get to Birmingham. So I think, well, it's raining. I'll jump in Joe Maxi taxi. where the driver sort of starts driving me around Birmingham. I'm like, mate, I know Birmingham. Broad Street, there, I can see the hotel. Just turn on that street. So he ignores me, carries on going, and goes on a roundabout and just fucks off in the other direction, trying to rip me off. So I said to him, stop here, please. I'm seeing on the clock a fiver, and for a fiver I'm going to pay him. And he locked me in the taxi. Locks went down. Don't think that's actually allowed to lock people in taxis. Will let me out. So I didn't go well done for him either. So by the time I got to the conference, I was like shot to pieces with the Matrix, walked through the door, instantly dissolved. 200 blessed flat earthers, and even nothing like the people I'd experienced outside. It was a good little sort of story there. I think, guys, the point there is it was hard outside. Soon I got enough flat earthers, it was blessed. Flat earthers are happy. Everybody on the plane was like that. It would be bloody brilliant. Okay, instead of like that. So I stayed the night in the hotel. It was a nice place, like, but my suite was like bigger than my flat. Okay, so like 2 beds, like so I would just occupy a little space on the floor, you know me, like a rough end. Weird. So it's just me. I'm like a tent person, you know me, guys. Like, so we're gonna have a little look now. I actually got a little bit of my presentation start off, guys, but it's fuzzy, so it won't be worth sharing or anything. I said, like, I'm getting the rest later date. Upload them on you, and then you can share them when you will. But this is like a bit of a crummy rip, if I'm honest. So I'm just going to show you. I've got a few photographs. Me started the presentation only a few minutes. My camera is rank, and I think the battery's dropped. Okay, so as I said, the better to come. So I hope you enjoy and you get an idea of what I was like. Anyway. So PewDiePie's going flat earth then, is he? Well, that could be interesting.
Did you travel all the way over from Australia? South Africa? Wow.
Now, that guy there is this guy here, David Manuel, tank commander in the Angolan War of 1987, taking on the Red Scourge, Cuban Angola army, fighting. Okay, this is this man here. I'll show you about that in a minute. He was brilliant. This guy is like epic. I can understand why they recognised him at 19 as an officer. Now, he signed my book, become good friends, as I do with every flat earther, all of you know that who met me. And me gobsmacked at what he was telling me.
I was born in Dorset. My parents travelled to in 68. They moved to South Africa, so I was about 6 months old. So I grew up there.
What, you're 50 what?
I'm 50.
50, same as me.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is my story about when I was in. This is before I found out about the flat Earth. I was at National Service.
Is that you?
Yeah, I'm.
Holy shit, mate.
We were in the biggest tank battle since World War in Africa. For 3 months I was in Angola.
No, but I call it. And then when it's going off, it's hideous, isn't it? Wow.
Look at the shock on my face. He's telling me he was in the biggest tank battle since World War II, up until the Gulf War, like, and he said he was. There's Darren Nesbitt there in the background, guys. Yeah, rubber shoulders.
That story, I think, story is now pretty much when I woke up, I realised that story wasn't told. So I was thinking about it. Other historians come to me and have written more books since then, but this started me to kind of wake up. I will write again, but it'll be on like more awake stuff. This is from my sleeping time.
Super interesting. Wow.
It was a British publisher, a British military publisher picked up that story.
You saw many of these then, did you?
So, coincidences. Now, you all know my good friend Lee Mowat, Flat Earth British, sir. Yeah? Well, he's in London, as you know. He's in his Vanna vlog. Follow my channel. You know exactly what I'm on about. If not, please sub. This guy, he's in a hospital. He sees this guy's head going past. He's like, that's Lee. He pulls in. Lee, Flat Earth British, sir, bumps into this man this week, and he comes to the conference and meets me. What are the chances?
3 or 4,000.
Oh wow! All right.
This is some fantastic poetry, not mine. Fantastic poetry that's been done for the Flat Earth story.
Wow.
I could probably read a little bit if you want.
How was it used? Would you want to go somewhere a bit quieter?
I gotta go on now in a minute. I'm gonna get ready.
Good luck, pal.
Sure. Nice one. Oh, that was good. I got no videos, nothing like that. Just my slides and my mouth.
That's Dave Marsh. He's in the paper.
Can't manage. Look at them all.
Because my life fell to pieces. I made my presentation 1 o'clock the night before. Fucking wrecked. I managed it though, like, as you will see, because I actually I practiced this, and I'm flat British. Right, there you go.
Woohoo! Cheers, boys! Ain't it good to be flat, if you are? DD! Yeah!
No, I really do like DD. Gary is lovely. I like him. He runs around panicking. And but look what he's pulled together, guys. Maximum respect for both of you. DD shining there, look. Give me lovely Dutch. Awesome maps brought all the way from Holland, so God bless you. Oh, and a medal. I've got a medal. Sure,
So
that guy was brilliant. He's Dutch. They were from Norway, South Africa. As you know, David, a lifetime brother, 100%. Obviously, Ireland, Duchy guys, Argentina. So we had South America. Oh God. Iceland, America, you name it, they were there. It was truly international.
you just can't be bothered, don't blame me.
Switzerland.
So where do you get your sleep tonight?
That there, then, was Ireland Duchy. One of my brothers.
Nice. Let's have a little nose around. Have a little nose around flat with people, okay? Okay. This has been the webinar people who are trying to, I don't know, build a time machine. Check it all out. A lot of kit, mate. What's happening?
He comes right up here.
Oh, you look good on film. Hey, you look good.
You filming us? You filming us?
Yeah.
That was the webinar team. They were awesome. I think they were so chilled out. I reckon they went flat. This guy was manic. He was brilliant.
Only a bit. My personal Martin Flatcher
Good man,
vlog.
good man, good man.
Here you are. Shake my hand. Here you are. Nice people.
Likewise.
Just go around nosing at everyone, introducing myself. Have a look at some Flat Earth people. Hello, are you Flat Earth people? Yeah? Are you Flat Earth people? Do you mind if I film you for a Flat Earth British vlog that might happen in the future? Or may not?
I'm not very good on
You don't have to do anything, just say hi. Where'd you travel from, love?
Just from London.
Oh, right. Terrible out there, the
Sounds a lot further away.
Yeah, right. Well, thanks for coming anyway. A lot of people making an Hello, sweetness. What's happening, bro? You're on film, though? Good to see you. You're on Flat Earth British vlog, me off.
Yeah.
Oh, where can you do you then?
I sent you an email over there.
Oh, fuck yeah. Alright. You're good, you know. And you miss this. Nice to meet you, love. I'm glad you come. Just arrived to do.
Yeah, this morning. Yeah.
Alright. I didn't get you yesterday.
Yeah, you said you were in there.
Oh, no choice. But I'm just going to mingle and say hi before I go on stage and try and whip my brain out.
Are you next? Yeah.
Oh, apparently I am, yeah. But I didn't make it though. I didn't even do my presentation until like 1 o'clock last night. That's how I do it. I'm on the edge, you know. See how much I can piss off the establishment, shall I? Film, camera in the film. Hello. Hiya. Hey, mate. You happy there? I'm Flat Earth British, and this is a man. Are you a Flat Earther?
I am indeed.
Oh, I can tell. And I'm Martin, so it's nice to meet you. I'm just going around introducing myself and mingling.
Sure.
And saying hi, because basically everyone's paid money to come here. When anyone wants to see me, it's fucking beyond me, but there you go.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, brother. Cool. Hello, Flat Earth.
I just want to say there was a lot of people there come just to see me. It was really a privilege. But thank you very much. And I don't know what to say. Wow.
Oh, baby. Oh. It's the baby. So there you are, the interlude. I'm on next apparently. Shall I go? And there's a nice lady. Hiya. Hiya. Hiya.
Yeah, I have seen a lot of your stuff.
Have you?
Excuse me, that was Ian Lillian. Our Lillian.
Everyone says it
Excuse me.
to me. I find it fascinating because I haven't a clue what anyone sees in me, but there you go. Each their own. I can't even watch my vlogs. I find them nauseating.
Me too, mate.
So I think like to myself, why would anyone watch it? But there you go. I am very grateful of, you know, anyone would turn up, but
When are you coming up?
I'm going up now, but this is like more special than anyone's appreciating. So I'm going to let everyone appreciate the specialness of this occasion. Don't worry, I won't get emotional. But it is history in the making.
We were just having this conversation about how many people are here and how well it is actually supported, considering I didn't think that many people.
How many would you say is in here? A couple of hundred, easy, isn't it?
Oh, easy.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the whole capacity only has.
And outside everywhere, that's brilliant, yeah.
Only yesterday there was a lot of people.
Yeah, I missed last night. I was pure gutted. But I seen on YouTube because Dee was streaming.
Yeah,
okay. Padawan.
Nice.
Where did you travel from?
Norway.
You're the one from Norway.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I tried communicating with a girl called Flat Earth Norway, and she don't make videos. I've been prompting her for ages.
She's seen
I
on
hope
video, mate.
she is
That's
tasty.
why. I hope to find some other
Hey, brother.
people.
Cheers, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you, man.
Are you alright, man?
Yeah, man.
Ready for a chat?
We can see.
I hope to find some other people from Norway, but apparently I'm the only one.
Anyone from Norway?
No, there's not. I have asked already. There's not. But yeah, looking forward to seeing you.
I'll be up now, mate. I'm going to blow your minds now.
Oh yeah.
I won't go too deep though, I don't want to leave you all traumatised.
What were you doing on the bar?
I'll just start a little bit of chronology of myself, then I'll go on to doing a bit of like what I've done this year with my NASA busting. Everything I got is mine. Nothing's from YouTube, like they've just done. My photographs of stars are mine. My NASA busts are from original NASA photographs that I had a hell of a time getting hold of, but they're mine. So nobody else is, not plagiarising, or everything is mine. And then go through a variation of maps and themes of what we're trying to, my concept of what I believe is going on. I'm not trying to promote any model because I'm a realmian, as in we don't fucking know. Okay, and then I'll move into I found Flat Earth Finite. I went into history, and I'll explain a little bit of that off before I finish, and I'll end up with the facts that they used. The place was very beneficial in the past. We had atmospheric electricity up until around the 1900 period. They pulled the plug. They used their psyop agent called Tesla to promote that he's invented it, and he's the first, and everyone worships him since. And we've only got a half a dozen photographs, limited information, and one interview on the whole of the internet with this socially engineered guy who says that he brings out atmospheric, get everyone thinking that it was there all along. Got the proof.
Very good.
They got rid of it between 1895 and 1900, just in between the
Renaissance and the other bit.
no, the Westinghouse deal with JP Morgan for the for Edison's Electric, because they went with him rather than Tesla, didn't they? It was selfish, wasn't it? Hey,
You alright, fella?
Yeah, man. Film. What?
Phil, yeah, we're live on Home Realm at the moment, so say hello.
Awesome. Hello. God bless you all. Peace and love. Flat and British, Matt speaking.
Alright, guys.
2018 or so they say. I don't know what that is. We made it out of Lego.
Yeah, it's the iron stick, mate. Got
that's awesome.
A little bit of Lego on there.
Man, I love it. Got respect for it, mate.
Yeah.
And you got a peanut in. That's pretty brilliant.
Yeah, that's decent.
I love
it. Yeah, I'll come round and have a proper chat in a bit. And,
that's my effort. Look. I got to hold it to stop it clinking so it makes a sound. But it works.
That is brilliant. We'll keep moving.
Keep on moving. Hi people. Don't get bored, will you? Be happy. Leave it on the edge like Nika. Join my gang. Okay? I'm jumping over, right? Don't worry.
So you're all in Flat Earth British gang, because it's your D-Jump gang. It was brilliant, guys. I'll show you a little bit of what I was up to. But it went off a few minutes. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. It's a little window into what happened. I'm sure Flat Earthers are interested. We were last night in Jamal's chat. Yeah, she fucker on there. So that was good. Enjoyable.
I don't know if Martin. Oh, Martin's here.
Yeah, man, I'm here.
You'd like to say something?
Hello there, everyone. I'm Jouk Elstra from the Pure Gospel on the Flat Earth YouTube channel. We have 40. We've made 40 videos until now, and most of them are in Dutch. So, yeah, what I discovered is we all don't like to be deceived. We all hated to be deceived, and obviously we knew that we were deceived once when we thought we lived on a ball, right? So to me, it's of use and part to get rid of the deception, of all lies, right? So. And I think that there's someone behind these lies, and I think it's the devil. But I think what I want to encourage you all is to go on go for the pursuit of truth, and not step in the not step in the trap of going with other lies, you know.
Yeah.
There are many people can present themselves well and present all kinds of ideas. I think, as a human, as human being, we've got the right to get answers and the right to get to look for truth. And I think it's also noble to look for truth. So from this place, I want to encourage you all. To go in that pursuit for truth, and thank you Gary for the organization and for all the talk. Wonderful that you did this.
Thank you very much. I'm going to choose one more victim and then I'm going to hand over to Martin. So. Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, we all know. Hello, my name's Jan. Sorry, I live in Romford in London, and my husband and I have been into this for about 5 years, and we were a couple of those people who put up their hands and said we'd never ever spoken to anyone that was a flat earth person before. So if any of you live in London and you would like to meet up, we'd be really pleased to make some friends with people. So you'll see me around, just say hi a bit later on, and I just want to thank Gary so much. This is like a coming out for us, because we feel so free able to speak. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyway, thanks so much for the people that took part, and thanks to the others for going with us. I'm now going to pass you over to Martin, who's got some really excellent news.
No pressure.
Hello people! Flat Earth British, Martin speaking. The year is 2018, or so they say. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Now, it's glorious to see so many faces. I don't want to rip off the words of any Jimi Hendrix, but look at all you beautiful people out there. I can't believe it. And all these, but this is actually, I don't know whether like you're missing the poignancy of this, but this is actually a historical day, because this is the first Flat Earthers Convention in British history on British soil, this time around. So what we're going to do is we're going to gnaw away at the establishment a little bit more today, okay? Because that's what Flat Earthers do. Now, I was just talking to a young lady, not just now, who's basically not a Flat Earther, but she's come here and she's listening and it's making a lot of sense to her. So I just asked her, what parts are making sense? She's looking at the NASA aspect. Now I'll explain to you all now, guys, right? It's quite simple. NASA are lying, and that is the end of it. There's a satanic agenda going on, guys. You're trapped in a satanic control system, and what's more, they're leading you down a blind alley to oblivion. You need to wake up. Everybody needs to wake up. We need to spread the word of truth back to the Creator. Everybody keeps spitting in the face of the Creator at their own peril at this point. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is going to talk to you a little bit about my chronology of my life. How I arrived at this point in time, like on this stage, right now, in front of all you glorious people. What an amazing thing, you know. In my life, like, you know, I've done a lot of stuff, guys. You know, I've really done, you know, probably more than most people in my life. But this, to me, is the pinnacle of my existence. This is the whole reason I was born. This is how I feel. You know, I've been through, you know, I don't know if a lot of you subs follow my channel. A lot of you, you'll know that my Flat Earth journey has not been an easy one. Now, I stay away from drama. I'm the type of person who will always focus on positive intent, and I believe that is essential with a Flat Earth awakening. That's what separates us from the people in the Matrix, which I've experienced today. They ain't all that nice, guys. So that's what Flat Earthers are different. Now, the fact is, right, we need to redefine reality. What you're living in is not what you think you're living in, guys. Now, I can give you proof, but it's not going to happen here because it's like traumatic as hell. What I'm going to do is just going to give you enough information to make you reevaluate your reality, okay? We're going to run through a bit of my past, how I arrived at here, and then what I'm quite well known for, which is maps, okay? Mappy Martin. My experiences where it started with the Map of Monday, the Flat Earth map. So we're going to look into that, and I'm going to go through the models that are out there, because all Asian cultures know that the Earth is flat. It's only Western philosophy that's pushing this ball. Now, it's quite simple. Not one of you in here can prove anything you say. I can't prove anything I say. That's why I'm not going to push any models. I can't. We haven't got full explanation. We don't know what's out there. But one thing I can tell you guys, right, is all the maps are incorrect. If you go by a Mercator, a standard Mercator projection, they are displacing literally millions of square tons of water with land masses, as in an oversized Alaska, or an oversized Nova Zelim, or an oversized San Joseph, or an oversized Greenland, where we all know, or a lot of Flat Earthers, if you don't, it's 1/14th size of Africa, they say. America's size, India's size. So what of all of these millions of square miles of water that they have covered with land that doesn't exist? Well, that's out there somewhere, guys. There's something else happening. It's easy to believe in pixels and Google balls and cartoons, but we really need to be adult at this stage. I'm telling you guys, we need to not be ashamed to be Flat Earthers. We need to be proud to be Flat Earthers. We had a lot of ridicule and a lot of shame early on in this game, guys. We really did, you know. First thing they come up with, look at the physicist, Brian Copper's cock. Now, I made 3 videos about this, guys, recently. You know, you'll have to go with the Flat Earthers, they'll say, well, my son said the boats go over the curve. Or another one of his, he mentioned Mad Mike. And if they get a rocket up, they can see the ball, blah, blah, blah. But he didn't happen to mention the fact that he was on a BBC programme in a jet at high altitude, and the first thing he does when he comes from a gangway is say, "Oh, I see the curve." Now, you'd think that he would mention that on a Russell Brand interview and all the others, because it's not happening. He's an actor. Okay, he's a social engineering actor. He hasn't got a thug. The guy, pretty thick. Okay? These physicists, why can't they come in and talk to us about the physics of water? Or maybe gyros, or planes not dipping the noses, or 100 different things we've got to prove that this is a flat and motionless plane. They won't even talk about the fact that the absence of movement of the Earth has never been detected, but they won't even appreciate that. As in Sanyak, Michelson and Morley and the rest. Have the science talk about that on any mainstream? Do you think they will? No, because they know that it'll come unstuck and the game will be over, is what they know. Yeah? So I'm going to start sharing now. I'll do my little intro for you. Now what I got, right, guys, I'll give you a little rundown, right. Life recently has been like, if you can imagine this,
so it's over, but that's a little taste of you all guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. I ran away with myself. I ran out of time. I had about an hour, 10 minutes. I had Gary come on to kick me off. I had said I had a little vote. Everyone was overwhelmingly hands up for another bit of Flat Earth British. But it wasn't to be, sadly. Now I met some fine people, guys. You know, you all know James, the chemtrail taxi driver, Rainbow Chemtrail. James is literally a rock star. Handsome bastard. Looks like a movie star. Beautiful person. Got him with me. He came up from London. No, that's not him. Oh, bloody fucking blinking heck. That's me, I'm Welsh. Hold these two sheep while I count them. Whose coat is that jacket? There's me. That's brilliant, isn't it? I had a few photographs sent to me last night. People sent me loads of emails. That's my ridiculously oversized hotel room. Okay. Like I need 2 double beds. Oh dear, dear, dear. And he was in there. And Julie's in Birmingham, not Alabama. Okay. I went out early in the morning. I had a chat with Dee, Eternal Padawan, who was an epic person and a good mate. That is a machine that's across the road. They filled this in with bricks, the portal to the machine, but they still illuminated it. I got out early enough that it showed. Yeah, the machine's hollow, you see. Follow Flat Earth British channels and explain all. In fact, I'll be sticking here to show you my rest of my presentation. I went up to the top floor and took a photograph of Birmingham. It's quite good, isn't it? Urban sprawl and complete lack of green bits, unlike my beautiful city of Cardiff, which has flowers and green bits everywhere. It is a joy. Come to Cardiff. I noticed John Smith come to Cardiff, sell to Cardiff, did interviews yesterday in Cardiff, but like I wasn't in Cardiff, I was in Birmingham. Me and Dee took pictures of flowers in the hotel because it was Fibonacci sequence. Okay, Flat Earth Convention, and reading the newspapers also. Okay, oh, Martin Kenny done a great presentation. You know how eloquent he can be. Okay, it's meeting photographs of Birmingham. So, in the media so far is. I'll put the link in the description box, but unfortunately you've got to register to read this by the Daily Telegraph. Flat Earth conspiracy theories gather to discuss proof. First UK conventions, Gary, intently looking for someone presenting, thinking things. Organizer Gary John at the convention, okay? And talk a pack of shit about stuff that doesn't exist in a reality. And then NHS worker, special education workers, so people with good titles, they give it a good spin. They trash the hotel. I don't know what problem they got with that. Maybe they had a bad stay there. Flat Power t-shirts, got one there. Then they focus on the marketing aspect because it sort of trashes it by doing that. And then, but like guys, I'm addicted to Flat Earth products. But then, I wasn't there that time. All these people here are all my friends, and I know them all now because I've like hugged them. The average hug time is 3 seconds. We are loads more than that because we're brothers and sisters. So there you are. I read it because I can, because I'm going to go now. It's going to be a quick post. I want to show you some more things first before I shoot off. Now, as soon as I finish, my boy, my son Lawrence, is going to set up take some photograph of some of my shit to sell on eBay and put it in the description box. I should be okay, I think. Sean Connors was a lovely man. Wow, can't remember. So I Island Duty, Sean Connors, Matt Kenny, does Cosmic Egg, Darren Nesbitt was a lovely, lovely man. And my brother from loads of lifetimes is Dave, Murphy, allegedly Dave. And he would not say that because it's true. Okay? We just know. Through many lives as flat earthers know this stuff. So over the mainstream media, I'm looking in on flat British, wondering what the hell's going on. Well, good news is, Island Duty was excellent. Gary John talks about Robotham, and it's just amazing to connect with people and do the experiments and prove to yourself again that the earth is flat, said Mr. John. Adding, by the way, as an afterthought, we are not saying we have all the answers, but everyone here is united in knowledge the earth is not a globe. Indeed. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that, people. Now listen, more better to come. And when I get the good rips of my full presentation, I got, as I said, it was me going on, and I didn't get to do it, but I was enough. I showed NASA busts that my own and undeniable. Anyway, the ones that have had like tens of thousands of views, so you know they're not bad. Good enough for UK convention. So I'll show you this. What I was given by Didi Flower, it's like a medal. First in United Kingdom, so I will cherish that. And that's the hotel that got trashed by the media, even though they're on a lovely coin. 2018, so they say. So thank you guys. Not like I'm going to forget anyone, not, but they're all here in my heart and in here. And as time goes on, I will talk back and refer back to the convention. I'm sure I will be on 1 or 2 shows in the future regarding the UK convention and be able to share some more thoughts and my experience there, which was absolutely amazing. Okay. What time we got? The nights were brilliant, guys. Honest to God, flat earthers above all. Really know how to live. Okay. So everybody wanted these, but I didn't get a chance to say anything about them on the table. So I've left the load with my mate. Like, you be a guy, I love be a guy, Miss Mrs. So we had a Ruby Muddy hotel room, a cubby, like sat on the floor with a telly on. Which was lovely. So then everyone wants them, and they're like literally going to be historic, obviously, because I was in a historic event making me historic. I go down in the annals of history, guys. Okay, so loads of us flat earther brothers and sisters are epic people. Okay, totally proud. At this point in time, I'm going to move on. David Mantle is just, he made the weekend for me because he gave me this book and signed. And I made them my battles, and to meet him genuinely there was awesome. And all flat earth brothers and sisters. So there's me back from the Flat Earthers convention, totally trashed. Okay, but hell of experience, overwhelming for myself. I'm afraid I was struggling through the whole time. I won't lie. I try to keep it as honest as possible, but I have to watch because of the nasty trolls and everything on the internet. You know what it's like, but. There's a lot of drama that's still happening, but the good news is, guys, is I'm going to be back in a big way in a minute, guys. Okay, just about to say that I have arrived. Okay, the good info is coming. Please subscribe to the Flat Earth British channels, associated channels. You know what they are, and myself. They're the Flat Earth British Advisor. They are Fender, their electronics project, who just released videos on Tataria. Guys, check them out. I'll put the links in the description box. Wicked stuff. He reads stuff about Tataria. We like this stuff on Flat Earth base, don't we? Yeah, the real empire, not the British Empire, was the biggest in the world. Tatalia was. You heard of that? They teach you all about that in school? It's funny that, isn't it? Funny how they don't teach you a lot, isn't it? Well, your real heritage, which is much richer, better. You can never believe. It's exciting, isn't it, guys? You're excited. Be excited. Be very excited. All new day here, guys. Okay, I'll go into more details at a later stage. I want to thank everybody for the support. A million thanks and a million wishes of luck from people like, I want to thank Patricia, obviously, and Nathan. I want to thank my friends, Caroline, good day, Lisa Davis, I'm going to forget you, God bless you, sweet soul, Nora Noonsflower was there, my new homie, who's a brother from America, who would thought the Celebrate Truth would like get on really well with Maggie, but we do. Okay, Robbie definitely likes me, guys. He is definitely a really cool guy. I'm telling you what surprised me is how down to earth he is. You'd be surprised, you know, Celebrate Truth YouTube. Yeah, he's so down to earth. Very impressed with that. I like that aspect. So yeah, all you boys from the valleys have brought me home. I'm certainly grateful. Me and my son want to go gold panning. Okay, so let's fix it up in the summer. I'll take my drone and make it a wicked vlog with a lot of flat earthers. Okay, the one I was remembering who reminded me of a movie star was Tom Hanks. He looks like Tom Hanks with a beard. Okay, an old Tom Hanks, older. No. Anybody I forgot? I don't want to forget so many of you. My son. I put these on my eBay because my son honestly is with me now. He's brilliant. He's waiting to see it. He's won't come on camera. But you have seen previous vlogs, I'm sure. But he makes these, okay, survival things. So what are they? Okay, pouches with all survival things in there, like everything you need to bug out in the woods. Okay, I mean everything. Monkey's fists, because he's a sailor son and he knows he's not. Okay, and his grandfather was a sailor and his father. So real good stuff. And he got like, I know Mr. Britain was active then. I'll put a link in there when as and when I get it, when my head's actually together. I know press it on and people like me, but like at this stage of the game, I'm not really worried about Actions, because you're gonna have to take me, I'm afraid. That's like that. Okay, I'm just normal fucking look. Okay, it's just an amazing experience and not so amazing all at the same time. So I gotta go. I gotta do stuff. This is going to be uploaded, released on what will be apparently 30 days of November, April, June, December, the 1st of May. Okay. Peace and love. Anyone who's asking after my mother in the comments, she's sweet and looking wickedly lush. My Beyonce. So anybody need me, martinleaker7@gmail.com. Keep sending me photos, Billy, AJ, all of you. I want to thank all kind comments from Ross, all of you. Anyone who sent me kind regards, just like. Okay, because one thing is definite, the flat earthers help a lot in. Okay, keep you spirits up when you need it. They're always there. Okay, where'd you get that support, guys? Okay, it's an uncaring world out there, guys. I think we all agree on that. It's cold and it's fucking brutal on the individual. It's all stacked against you guys. Okay, so let's stick together. Unity. Okay, definitely unify. Okay, so I gotta go. Peace and love, people. And if you need me, you know where I am. I'm not difficult to get hold of. Okay, guys. And I always reply. You just gotta wait a little because I get busy. Peace and love. Oh yeah, I never rounded out. What's this video been about? Me having a go on stage in Flat Earthers International Convention, first in British history. Not too shabby, is it? Yeah.